Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me do my page up nice. All right. And so far I've done Aries through Sagittarius. So if you're looking for your rising and your sun, um, go check out my live content on my thing. I haven't put up my playlist yet because I've been trying to get these all done so I can go to bed. So, anyways, on the 18th, Selena for the next several months moves into your ninth house, where it's going to be conjunct with Volcanus till November 20th. Okay, so the subconscious, this is all about the subconscious way of thinking and the conscious way of thinking. Okay, because ninth house, 12th house, and third house and sixth house all deals with like the conscious mind, okay, or the subconscious mind. So this is taking on more of the traits of Leo at this time, Selena. So I feel like the lesson here, you kind of need to learn to pick and choose your battles with other people because you're trying to convert other people into your way of doing things or into your way of thinking here with this energy. And you could find because Pluto in the third house is in retrograde, you could find that to be a real struggle with this energy here. What may be right for you may not be right for everyone at this time. I feel also you could be super gullible with this energy, so you need to be careful with making friends during this time period because these friendships are coming into your life can end in the next several months here when Selena goes retrograde here. So you could have like a revolving door of friendships here. So you need to be kind of discerning with the friends. On the 19th, Lilith moon, Jupiter, Juno, North Node is forming a water trine here, 12th, 8th, and 4th house. This could be a transformation time for you, a time for destiny. You could be moving at this time to be at your new job, or your job may require you to move at this time for some of you. And it comes with perks and benefits. They could be hooking you up with a home and all that good stuff. This can be a time of like releasing toxic cycles or toxic relationships or moving like away from toxic people from your life here, or just maybe the, astrologically, cartography, your wherever you are living, maybe not good for you. So you're changing the astrology when you move, so it's more auspicious for you here as well. For some of you, this is you starting to see sparks of miracles happening in your life and blessings coming to you because of profound spiritual breakthroughs that you're going through. This week here, you benefit through other people, a time for destiny. This could also be a time of healing and healing certain family dynamics here as well, starting new or reconnecting with other family members in your life or other family members in your life. They're very beneficial for you this week. And this could be you starting a new chapter with them. This could be like family wanting to work things out with you or extending the olive branch for you with this energy. This could be other family members inviting you to Thanksgiving dinner or, just like inviting you to wherever just so they can have more of a connection with you. So that could also be happening for some of you this week as well. Okay. Then on the 20th, the Lilith moon is squaring Neptune in retrograde, fifth and 12th house. You're kind of questioning what is real and what is not now. Who is there for me and who is not? This is a time of reevaluating your relationships or your purpose driven journey. Even your career direction could be under scrutiny. You can be having like trust issues with other people, but at the same time, Neptune's in retrograde in Aries, bringing you into this reality check and making it difficult for you to take your brain there. So it's like you look at situations and you want to see the bad things in life. And then Neptune in retrograde is like, but that's not really happening, bitch. And you're just like, yes, it is. Or maybe you're just so annoyed about a situation that you want it to be doom and gloom and it actually isn't. So this could be also a heavy energy time for you as well because Neptune is in Aries and because Chiron is retrograde and because a lot of planets in Aries are in retrograde at this time. Saturn's in retrograde. So this could be a lot of like challenging time periods for you because it's making you like hit your bottom in order for you to have some self realizations at this time with this energy here. So reality may be harsh for some of you here. Also, reality is like teaching you what you're actually seeing and what is actually going on. It's not as bad as you think for some of you. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, this can still be an emotionally confusing time for you because really you want to go there with your brain. And, the planets are like, no, but you really do. So this could be parts of your ego that you need to work through during this time period and get out of victim consciousness here. On the 21st, the sun in Virgo here in the 10th house, this may not be the easiest energy time for career. There's a lot of insecurities or changes with career that you're going through, or even reevaluating your career direction, or the conversations with your brain and what is actually happening in your reality can be in conflict, or other people in your life, like substance abuse here, that are dealing with a warped reality with this energy and actually having two different conversations here. So you can find that other people could be almost like paranoid schizophrenics on their drugs and stuff like that, or maybe they're so deep in their alcoholism or whatever that their sense of reality is seriously skewed and very much warped at this time. And it's like you are like trying to have this conversation with them like, no, that's not what actually happened. I got video. This is the text message that you sent me, or like they're getting paranoid and stuff like that. So things like that could be happening at this time because somebody could be a little bit too deep into their drugs and whatnot with this energy here. Okay, perhaps even their thinking can be affected as well. Okay, some of you here, this is a time where you're wanting to be more self-sufficient and you don't want to rely on certain people in your life anymore, perhaps even thinking about moving out of your parents' house. Some of you who are like prodigies or like have parents who are momagers, with this energy, this could be you thinking about getting a different manager here with this energy and not like rely on your mother anymore. Okay. So this could be that Regina girl. I don't know. She's a Sagittarius rising. That little anorexic girl, she could be thinking about like not connecting with her mother anymore because maybe it's giving her a bad image, or something like that. So that kind of thing could be happening to you as well. This could also be a situation dealing with school, or those of you in your teens getting a job at this time, or college getting a job. And this could be related to your parents wanting to take charge over your money, or wanting you to pay rent now, pay some bills, and stuff like that. Oh, what in the witchcraft? Well, you don't have to watch. Don't watch this shit. Yeah, bye, bitch. What in the witchcraft is going on? Go fuck yourself. Okay. So it's kind of like life situations here are trying to, it's like they're trying to create like a codependent relationship with you. All right. So this is a time where you're kind of like reevaluating these relationships and thinking to yourself, oh shit, I better save money and I better get out because, this kind of situation can turn into codependency. On the 22nd, the sun is also squaring Uranus in your 10th house. This may not be the easiest energy. You could be getting into fights with other people, or other people at work, or even other family members, because now you're more about your freedoms. You could be getting into power struggles here, or doing some kind of passive aggressive stuff with other people at work. You're definitely more about your freedom. Either you're not liking your job, or you could feel like your job is a bit oppressive here at this time, or you hate relying on your partner, and your partner could be restricted, with the money, or even oppressive, or it could be a situation here where nothing is going on in your life and you just feel oppressive in general because you're longing for change, or something's got to give in your life at this time, and nothing is really happening here right now because you have to take initiative and you have to make things happen and stop intriguing Pluto in your third house, because Pluto in your third house is like the fat cat. It's like the fat cat that ate all the lasagna and just wants to sit on its hands and wants to mull over life and bitch and complain and cry, but not do anything about it. So, this is not the easiest energy time for you when it comes to taking initiative. So, you're going to have to work on learning how to take more initiative in your life for some of you and make things happen for yourself. Okay. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I'm at 4,234 subscribers. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. Um, Saturday is the new moon in Virgo as well, oy vey. So think about June and July, what happened towards the end of June and the beginning of July. Oi. Okay. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tomorrow I will be available for readings. You can see that on my homepage and all the links are there. So fabulous. So the first card I come up with, sitting on your hands, Pluto in retrograde in your third house. Okay. So definitely not making any decisions at this time with this energy here as well. Wait and see. Or you're just kind of like all over the place emotionally for some of you because you're intriguing that stellium in the eighth house right now. Okay. Oh, you're not listening to your own advice at this time with this energy here. Alrighty. Some of you could be seen as a hypocrite. Some people could be taking the words of wisdom that you give them and throwing it back in your face. Oh, I hate that. So yeah, so it's kind of like do as I say, not as I do kind of situation here as well. Some of you, I feel like you don't want to trust your intuition or you don't want to listen to yourself at this time and you just kind of want to do your own thing with this energy. So it's up to you what you want to do, okay? The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life can be changing during this time period as well, alrighty? Your opinion about things or people around you could be changing. The Two of Cups, I do see emotional support happening for you. For some of you, oh, it could be a situation. Oh, okay, it could be a situation here where you always felt weird and awkward around a particular person, but now, like, you're going against your own judgment about this person. It's like red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. And now you're kind of like giving this person the benefit of the doubt. And this could actually turn into like some kind of weird love relationship. Okay. So I would be careful. Red flags, red flags, red flags, but you want to have the experience. So whatever's going on in your life right now, you want to have this experience and you're kind of going against your own judgment here with this energy, or you're really thinking about going against your own judgment during this time period. So I do see that happening. I do see you seeing what you want to see at this time with this energy here, maybe being too trusting and letting down your guard and avoiding the red flags or just ignoring the red flags like they don't exist, being nose blind or eye blind to it at this time. The Seven of Swords, this is a very secretive time. Lots of confusion going on, lots of illusions. All is not what it seems with this energy or with this person. So maybe they have different intentions than whatever you're thinking in your head. So I would really tread carefully with this and I would really listen to yourself at this time with this energy. Okay. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy here that you can be dealing with a water sign in your life with this energy. I do feel like this could be like putting a pause on a romantic pursuit. I feel like love could be complicated at this time with this energy here. Either you're making it complicated because this is like an emotionally confusing time for some of you here with this energy. So I do see that coming up. I do feel like for some of you here that you have some emotional decisions to make during this time period as well. You could be too empathetic and too open to certain people, and you really need to learn to kind of like keep it at bay, keep your empathy like to a minimum here, okay? Um, because this is not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. You're trying to control your emotions, you're trying to hold back with this energy, but also you need to kind of like pay attention to the red flags with this energy. Okay. The Three of Wands talks of freelance work coming up for some of you here with this energy. This can be a transformative time for you as well with this energy. This could also be business picking up for some of you. The Seven of Wands, feeling restless for change during this time period. For some of you, could be going through it emotionally here with this energy. Okay. So I do feel like that's coming up. That whatever's heavy on your mind, the Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question it is that is heavy on your mind at this time with this energy is yes. So there's some kind of emotional fulfillment that's going to bring about stability in your life during this time period, or you trying to create stability in your life. You could be looking for stability in somebody else that represents stability to you, but at the same time, you two have two different agendas going on. So I don't know what you're looking for through this person, but this person has other things in mind or other intentions in mind. So I would tread carefully here. For some of you, you're very protective. You could be dealing with housing issues at this time. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with housing issues with this energy here or having mortgage problems during this time period as well. So I do see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. Okay. I also feel like for some of you here that you could be trying to be like the person that has like words of wisdom to share with other people during this time period. I do feel like for some of you that this is a time that you and family could be reconnecting and reconciling and moving forward as a group with this energy here. And they're trying to show that they love and support you, even though it may be coming out of different ways, or you guys have like different conversations. You know, it's like you can be having the same conversation with somebody, but then it's like they are coming from a different, like, point of view and you're trying to like go there with them, but it's kind of hard because you're having a different way of looking at things and then trying to understand them. So you're trying to be more empathetic with other people in your life, and you're trying to be about bigger picture and put yourself in their shoes with this energy here as well. Okay. The Queen of Swords. I feel with this energy here, definitely secrets and betrayals are coming up. So be aware of that. So, this may not be the easiest energy time for you with dealing with other people in your life at this time, especially the women in your life could be very manipulative during this time period. Also, this could be a time of like a real time of introspection for some of you here. For some of you, this could be a time where you really need to assert yourself with other people or create better boundaries with other people in your life during this time period. Okay. So, certain people could be like picking on you at this time, or this could be like the boyfriend or the girlfriend being very emotionally manipulative with you at this time and you needing to create more boundaries with them or you thinking about reevaluating the relationship and walking away because you're not ready to change certain aspects of your life and manipulating you or trying to, it could be dealing with that ninth house. And instead of you being the one trying to convert somebody's way of thinking or doing things. This could be the other person trying to do that at this time with this energy. Okay. The Three of Coins talks of growth. Either financial growth is happening for you, you benefiting through other people, during this time period as well with this energy. So I do see that happening. I do see that you are collaborating with other people here during this time period and building a foundation that's based on an emotional foundation and also a material aspect as well. The Fool card does talk about new beginnings. Some of you could be kind of a little bit in your head about things or very much daydreaming about things that you want at this time. Some of you, I see financial freedom happening here. So your money situation could be getting picked up at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see that happening. For others of you, I see you happy in your relationships. Okay. The Two of Wands, definitely sitting on your hands about things that you want to do, not making any decisions at this time, needing more convincing with this energy. So this whole entire month, you may not be ready to make certain changes in your life at this time with this energy here. But I do see that you do benefit through other people and other collaborations and group efforts from other people during this time period as well. So there's a beautiful time for that. All righty. I also feel like for some of you here that this can be a time where you could be coordinating things for others with this energy here as well. All righty. So I do see that coming up for you. I do feel like you can be asserting your authority more with other people. You're very decisive with your communications. You could be doing very well in crisis situations, and other people could be impressed how you handle crisis situations here as well. So that could be a good thing. The Queen of Coins, for some of you, the focus could be on justice being served at this time with this energy here. Some of you, I see you in a third party situation during this time period. Alrighty. But I feel like at this time, no decision is going to be made in regards of should I stay, should I go. You could be intriguing both of them, or one, you could be having an emotional affair with one person and then it's still intriguing or talking to the other one. So I do see that happening. The Chariot card, overcoming obstacles, receiving some much needed good news during this time period, recommitting yourself to your goals. For some of you, this could be a new love coming in as well with this energy here. So I do see that. Alrighty. Some of you, this could be a raise or a promotion going on during this time period, or impressing those in authority during this time. So I also see that happening for some of you here. I also see like your opinions about certain situations are going to be changing as well. I do see delays, so expect delays when it comes to progress or things that you want, or when it comes to certain obstacles being removed. It may not be happening anytime soon. Okay, so this could be something that's happening in November because of Selena conjunct with your ninth house energy, which deals with courts and legalities here. So you can be having this like, or dealing with those in authority at work, this like, this slow process of change. Okay, so I do see that happening, and it may come to an end in after the 20th of November. Okay. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out during this time period. So, a great time to delve into prayer consciousness with this energy. So, I do see that. Okay. I do feel like for some of you here that this can be a time of secrecies here as well. I do see also that certain issues can get resolved during this time. So maybe somebody's going to be coming back. But I feel like after Saturn goes direct, so whenever Aries, Saturn and Aries goes direct, this person is going to return back into your life, and certain issues with you and this person is going to get resolved. The Eight of Swords, I feel like you can be going through it emotionally here. I feel like this is a time where you're creating like a lot of blockages in your life here, or overthinking, over analyzing situations that are out of your control during this time period as well. So for some of you here, you're your own little saboteur here. And you're just kind of like going through the emotions of it all during this time period. So I do see that happening for you. The Nine of Wands, overthinking, overanalyzing situations, very cerebral, very much in your head at this time with this energy. Okay. The Ten of Wands, taking on other people's responsibilities here, maybe burdened by responsibilities going on in your life at this time, or trying to force the energies around you here. And you really have to just go with the flow and kind of be more about the process and less about the end result at this time. Because again, it's not going to be until like November 20th or after November that you're going to see things start happening in your life. Okay, so enjoy the process for now, and then change will be coming here in November. The Seven of Coins, be careful how much you do for other people here with this energy, because you're not going to get your credit and you're not going to get your thank you for it with this energy. Whatever you think that you're going to get from this situation, you're not going to get it. The Four of Cups, this is a time of contemplation, meditation, definitely in your feelings about things and kind of sitting on your hands about things that you want to do at this time. So, a lot of you, this is not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. This is a time of contemplation, feeling stuck, feeling dissatisfied, wanting to withdraw or disconnect from your situation. Some of you may be wanting to use drugs at this time to escape your reality at this time with this energy. Self imposed limitations here. So you're not taking initiative in your life. This could involve past hurts and still mourning or processing certain situations that you haven't properly processed through therapy with this energy. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future, future, future are coming up at this time with this energy. Some of you could be dating somebody online, or talking to somebody online, or stalking somebody online with this energy. The Ace of Swords, I feel that is a time of destiny and a time for future here with this energy. And the Three of Swords, I feel like, you and this person, whoever you've been like stalking and stuff like that, I feel like you two will eventually like meet up either in the next 3 weeks or the next 3 months here with this energy. I feel like, but first you have to get rid of this other person, or you could be trying to be sneaking around and stuff like that. But eventually, you will talk to this other person. Now I'm going to move on to Capricorn. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. Kisses. Mwah.